Hi, lovies. Happy Moon Day. I'm here for our weekly reading. I have some decks already pulled out for us, so um, we can begin this week's reading, see what we need to know for our highest good. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know for this? Okay, so our first card out for today is confidence. So building on self-esteem. Again, it's a moon day, so it's a great time to honor our emotions, find our balance, and work on things that build the self-esteem so that um, you know who you are and you know how to nurture yourself. Okay. On Tuesday, we have sadness. So there could be some sadness or overwhelm. This could be related to a situation that's recently happened. This could involve family. Um, with us just having the new moon, I think it's important to um, release certain things that you no longer want to carry. And that also means releasing the emotions related to it. Honoring whatever you feel and then really letting it go because it's not for you to carry it. Wednesday can be a very frustrating and overwhelming time. So don't jam pack your schedule. Less is more that day. Okay. Work through things one thing at a time. There could be a lot of disruptions. And just a lot of heavy energy of needing to get things done. So do it in a gentle way for yourself. Like, don't overload. Okay. If you feel overwhelmed, step away. Take a breath, take a break, okay? Come back to it, regroup, and then come back to it. It could just be a lot that day, so take it easy, okay? Jupiter day, we have hunger. So there could be something that you are wanting food-wise. Maybe your hunger has been strained because of, when we feel like this, when we feel sad and frustrated, it can really affect your hunger, okay? It really can affect the way that food sits with you or what you need. And some food is also for the soul. So don't judge yourself if there's things that you're craving or there's, things that you need that help feed your soul and give you comfort, okay? Um Holy Spirit, what do we need to know for Friday? We have peace. So it's important that you prioritize your peace. Relationship harmony could be really significant on this day. So, finding things that help you feel calm and less rush. Society, and I'm going to speak on this, society in America wants us always going, 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 and it's not sustainable. We're not robots, we're people, and we don't know what each other is dealing with on a daily basis. So it's really important that everybody find what is their safe space. I was reading something this morning about how animals, when they're harmed or they're going through a tough time, they find a quiet, calm place for them to rest. And they don't leave that place until they're ready to go back out into the world. Whereas in American society, despite what you're going through, they don't value rest. They actually, they say rest, but they don't really mean rest, if you get what I'm saying. So on Venus Day, because it's Venus Day specifically, you really need to find what brings you peace in your heart, what brings you peace in your life, what brings you peace in your surroundings. And then on Saturday, we have illumination, so something could be coming to light. There could be some truth or something coming to you. Truth, honesty, awareness, okay? Perseverance. This is also giving the sun energy. So, um, you know, the light after a dark time. Okay. On Sunday, we have sweetness. So, again, being very kind to yourself. We have some bonus cards. I'm going to pull these. Let's see what else the Holy Spirit wants us to know. We have space. We have growth. Okay. So, there needs to be some type of space for growth. We have energy, yeah, space for your growth, for your energy, like I was saying, and consciousness. Okay, so there is some type of conscious awareness that's coming to us based on things that have happened. We have mystery here. So there is some type of mystery or unknown. And the bottom of the deck, we have success. So there is an energy of perseverance here, but I think it's important that you really give yourself time to rest, to feel your feelings, not feel so forced to get certain things done or to be a certain type of way. Just allowing yourself to really honor your emotions and find that safe space for yourself again. And also to learn how to be confident. And, you know, confidence is also setting boundaries, self-love. It's also knowing what not to accept, knowing, you know, having standards. Maybe somebody's reassessing their boundaries or their standards and something else is coming to light, that you're not going to accept anything but honesty or truth or safe space, or, you know, words are cheap, action is more. Like, there's somebody here really honoring their energy, taking time and space to recognize their growth and consciousness, energy in their mind, and allowing themselves to really just flow with the universe. Because, you know, when you work in unison with the divine and you listen to your feelings, to your emotions, you know, your emotions are your energy in motion. It's telling you how you feel. And sometimes you need to stop so that you can really feel that and connect back with your intuition, connect back with your soul, connect back with source. Okay? So don't feel like taking that pause or that space is like a big deal. It's really needed, you know? It's like when you compete in a race, you need to rest before that, because if you're already worn out from everything before the race ain't going to go so well. So really honor your emotions at this time. Let's expand with the tarot deck. Holy Spirit, what do you want us to know from the tarot for this week? We have 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands, okay? So time with family, time with people who nourish the soul. There we have 10 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, and then we have the 5 of Wands. So somebody could be fighting against this, fighting against that. Yeah, we have 6 of Wands, but we have success. Okay. You know, maybe somebody is fighting for their 10 of Cups. All right, maybe you're fighting for that nourishment, for that time. We have Queen of Cups here. Okay, Queen of Cups is somebody who completely honors their emotions and gives space. Mermaids can be significant at this time. Water, shells, seashells. Also, there could be some type of message in a bottle could be important for somebody. You could be hearing that song and the lyrics are sending out an SOS. SOS is like a like a sign of, you know, emergency, right? So somebody could be going through an emergency and really needs to get back and find and fill their cup and protect their heart. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles. There's the work, putting that in. Okay, it may require physical work to find that success. All right, we have Queen of Wands. Yeah, we have Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. So this is like your inspiration, your energy, and your emotions needing to be in unison. We have coexist. Yeah, there, all of everything is, you know, coexisting. The elements could be very significant to your journey right now and balancing your utilization of the elements. We have the 10 of Wands. Somebody could just be feeling like it's all too much. We were talking about that. It could just be a lot. Okay. We have Temperance. Temperance is saying slow down. Temperance is the earth angel energy. You know, when we temper something, when we're cooking, you know, we slowly add it in so that they can mix and blend well and not curdle. Okay? When you add too many things too fast, things don't work out so great. Okay? So I think it's important that we take a step back and kind of, yeah, look at our strength. We have strength and 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, balance. Balance the physical. Balance life. Okay? Somebody could be getting into gardening. Somebody could be bartering. Somebody could be receiving flowers. Grapes could be significant here. Somebody could be also just watching your plants grow. You could have planted your seeds. Let's see what else. Yeah, we have the Dame of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is, there could be a younger earth sign here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we have the King of Wands here. So there could be an older fire sign. We also have Leo out here. We have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. So fire energy really pushing us forward. Okay. Pushing us forward. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Swords. Strategic. Okay. Create a plan. Look at your plan. Reassess your plan. Fountains could be significant. You could be seeing a fountain this week. But it's important that you set your structure. Where you're going and how you're going to get there are very important things to ask yourself this week. Because we had the new moon in Aries, it's important that we really focus on putting everything that we learned and wanted to upgrade our mind into practice now, because we're currently in Taurus season. Again, happy birthday to my Tauruses. But Taurus season is the grounding of our desires. 11:11 on the clock as I say that. So while in Aries season, you could have been finding out what you want, establishing yourself, and really just kind of assessing your mind and where you're growing and your consciousness. Taurus season is starting to put that into action, okay? Finding pleasure and joy and relaxation, and because an empress is sitting on her throne. She don't need to be in the mix all the time, okay? So rest easy, find some comfort in the world around you, and create your plan and work on that, okay? Let's finish it off with a Keep Calm and Trust God card. Holy Spirit, what do you want us to know for this week? How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Anne Frank. And on the back it says, everything is possible for one who believes. This came out in a recent reading as well. I think it was the weekend one, and I shuffled these. There's a couple more cards sticking out, so I'll read these too. The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. Strength and peace came out in today's reading. Okay, so that is your sign. All right. It says, when a train goes through a tunnel and it gets dark, you don't throw away the ticket and jump off. You sit still and trust the engineer. Trust that you're going to come through these, difficult times. It says, be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. If you make the Lord your refuge, he will order his angels to protect you wherever you go. Psalm 91. Psalm 91 is so powerful for a protection, ritual. So maybe you need to recite Psalm 91 or memorize it so that you have it as a coping skill or as a protection ritual while you're going through difficult times. It says, our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. On the back, it says, every tomorrow has two handles. We can take the handle of it with the handle of anxiety or with the handle of faith. And that's a quote by Henry Ward Beecher. So again, when you are calm, when you find your center, when you have your faith and connect back with source, it can really help you get through anything. So trust, keep calm, and trust God. That's what it says on the bottom of the deck. And that's the name of it. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to work with me, you can check me out on my Linktree. All my information is there. But I love you guys, and I will see y'all soon. Peace.